Welcome to Monday Night TPK. Hey, welcome back. This is a Monday Night TPK. My name is Kyle, and you are listening to a 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons podcast. As I'm talking, Dana is mouthing the words that I'm saying.
No, I wasn't.
Makes me think that maybe I start the episodes the same way every time.
No, actually, you didn't say real play podcast this time.
I got distracted watching you mouth the words I was saying and forgot my script. But thank you. It is a real play podcast. And around me at the table are 4 just fantastic looking individuals. I wish you could see these people. You would just be astonished. Their voices do not give you the proper picture that seeing them in the real life does. Guys, how are we doing tonight? I know usually I call on you individually, and in the moment I usually just improv some sort of weird flippant question.
I mean, I've made you lose your spot, so I'm doing pretty good.
It's too different.
Yeah. Like so I have...
Brian doesn't like change.
I have nothing right now to harass you with in particular, so...
Dana, what's your favorite part about fall?
Fall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of it.
Fall.
All of
Great.
it.
Yeah.
Matt.
Same. I like all of it.
Ryan.
It's not hot.
Pumpkin spice lattes.
Nice.
Kyle was going to take that answer.
I wasn't, but that's a good answer. I love you more than I did 10 minutes ago.
What if I said apple cider was better?
So, Rox followed Brielle dies. I guess Matt's out of this episode.
Matt, I cut you off. What else were you gonna say about fall besides
It's just
everything?
not as hot anymore.
No. Yeah.
It's a lot cooler.
It's not yet winter.
And it's not yet winter.
Right.
Because I don't like winter.
Kyle.
Well, this is like a warmer winter. Like, snow is fine.
Same question.
Same question.
I like that in the fall, especially early fall, this time of year, I can kind of put on display for the world my love of spooky stuff and the macabre, and not be thought as crazy as if I was doing such things in December.
If I could put Halloween stuff up all year round, it would be.
You own your own house, Matt.
You can do whatever you want.
But I mean on display outside and not be ridiculed by it.
I mean, it's the 9th day of Halloween. Why don't you guys have something up?
Because it's all locked in the basement right now.
You're afraid to go in the basement.
No, it's just buried under everything.
Yes.
The only thing I found so far is Parker's pumpkin lights. I don't know where anything else is at.
That's a shame.
I'd say we don't have anything up yet either.
It's occurring to me we don't have any outdoor plugins.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a bummer.
We have some, I just have to locate them. Because the previous owner said that they strung Christmas lights outside on the front porch, so I know that there's something somewhere out there. I just haven't found it yet.
Lucky you. So, now that we've discussed our love for outdoor lighting, Sam,
Yes.
what the heck happened last week?
That's a great question.
I don't
Thank
remember.
you. I like to ask great questions.
Well, first, we started heading to the river looking for branches and sticks on the way because we were going to build sidecars to our canoe.
I forgot about that.
Uh-huh.
It's a great idea.
Yeah,
This is a pretty good idea.
good one. Then we were also disarming and avoiding traps on the way. We walked undisturbed until nightfall and then set up camp. Brielle secured a perimeter. Ruvain set up alarms and evening routines commenced. It started raining and the rain picked up around midnight. Otherwise, it was an uneventful night. We packed up and went in the morning on our way. There was an uneventful morning with easy travel. We started to hear water in the distance, which meant we were getting closer to the river. Above the trees, we saw the stone head of a crocodile, and Iku said that was the house of the crocodile. We came to the river. Across the river, we saw a statue of a man with a crocodile slung over his back, and some huge encampments. Words are hard, y'all. Near the statue, and we remembered that the Flaming Fist was known to camp out there. So we debated over stealing a boat that we saw or going with our sidecar canoe situation. We decided to disguise Rubain to get him close to the river so he could send an illusion into the camp. And there was no response to the illusion. So after consulting with Iku, Brielle attempted to swim across the river and did so, but was about 60 to 80 feet downstream of the original point. So she snuck into the camp and found it destroyed. And the rest of the camp was empty, and it looks like there was some sort of scuffle or fight or whatnot. Brielle brought the boat across to the rest of us, and we loaded up to raid the abandoned camp. And we talked about a door that we saw in the statue. So Iku shared some lore of the House of the Crocodile, and we had the question lingering, do we go in or keep moving?
I want to add, because you guys spent a lot of time brainstorming how to create another, water-going vessel between reducing or enlarging a tree or a person and carving things out and your sidecar idea. And the entire time you guys were having these conversations, I knew that when you got to the water, you were going to be right across from this camp where I knew there were 2 rowboats just across the water. The entire time. And if you recall me face planting a few times, it wasn't just because you guys were being ridiculous. It was because everything they're planning, all this time, there's something ready-made just a day's walk away, on their way. So that was tough. That was real tough.
That's a bummer.
That's okay.
Those things happen.
Yeah.
The life of a DM.
Right, exactly. Because I watch my players just waste time and spin their wheels on something that will ultimately not be necessary.
Yep.
That's okay. Hey listeners, if you think of I should have handled that situation differently, send us a tweet at Monday Night TPK. There's my plug. Now, we basically left off with, I think because Brielle had brought a rowboat back across the river and was basically landing it by everybody else and the canoe that Rickster's been carrying. What is exactly your plan here? I mean, is the plan to divide supplies between the 2 boats and then go across?
Yeah.
Are you going to head across just into the river and just skip this camp altogether?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, Dana, I'm sorry. Let me make sure it's clear here. Is Rickster talking to the party or the voices in his head?
If this voice that is asking all these questions is in his head, then in his head.
Okay.
Cool. So, everyone agrees, so you do it. Right? That's how that works.
Mm-hmm.
The supplies get divvied up. You got some stuff in the rowboat, some stuff in the canoe, and you're making your way back across the river to the other side, right? Where I'm assuming you pull your boats up and get out. Is that... I don't want to put words and actions into your mouths and hands, but is that what's happening here?
Yes. I am in agreement.
Okay, and Ryan's nodding his head.
I believe that's the right course of action.
I believe that's what we decided.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. See, I'm just as much trying to narrate as I am asking for clarification.
Yeah. I believe that is what we decided.
Sweet. So, let's just say, for the sake of my sanity, that you guys are now on the opposite bank. And I can now read you this text in a gray box. You come upon an abandoned riverside camp strewn with wreckage. The tents are moldy and tattered, and all the permanent structures appear to have burnt to the ground. 2 intact rowboats are tied off to a short dock, which of course you guys know.
Oh, there's only one.
Okay, yes, now there's only one. My bad. You guys have commandeered the other. North of the camp is a ridge, built onto which is an 80-foot tall stone statue, carved to look like a man with a crocodile on his back. Between the statue's feet is a stone archway leading to a dark tunnel. To the left of the statue is a crude animal pen, with a small panicked bird running around inside. There are no other signs of life.
Where's the small panic bird?
To the left of the statue.
Okay.
I have drawn up the base feet of the statue on our little battle map here.
It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, I can really see that.
Yeah, maybe I should use a better marker. It's in red on top of gray, so assume you.
If you hand me a marker, I will make it better.
I don't have any.
I only have a red one over
I
here.
will help you.
Alright.
Do you use wet erase or dry erase?
I typically use dry, but
Here's a
if
blue one.
we have the means to do other kinds of erasing
We're good, Sam.
here.
Oh, I was going to say I have brown and...
Alright, so we are restarting. We had to take a short commercial break. Sans commercials.
Technical difficulties.
I don't know what I was saying or what we were doing right before that break, so let's just jump back into it.
I think you just read the block.
I did. So you guys are at the very base of this camp. You can see the Gigantor statue. You can see, as the text said, permanent structures have been destroyed, and there's several spots where you can see where stone buildings once stood, and then numerous canvas tents that are full of holes and rips and covered in mold and all sorts of fun stuff. If you're standing facing the statue, there's actually a path that kind of goes further into the camp that loops around one of 2 very large circular tents, with the other circular tent being to the right of this path. Far to your right are 4 smaller rectangular tents that Brielle checked out at the end of the last episode. Yeah. And then to your left, you can find about a half dozen or so of the same size tents, kind of laid out in rows. And then you can just make out where there were several more of these tents that have been completely demolished. And again, as the text said, there is a pen kind of further to your left past the statue with a bird in it, and then to your right, behind one of the tents, you can see a kind of a rectangular building up on top of a hill. You know what I'm gonna do, folks, just to make this make sense, and because I know you guys won't metagame it all on me, I'm going to just give you access to the full map.
Wow.
Because me continually just describe things isn't probably very helpful.
Sure.
So you guys are here by the boats, just at the landing, 2 rectangular tents. Obviously this is the structure.
Sure.
Pen, rectangular building here, and then there's the tents.
Okay.
Where's the marker? So the pen is on the left side.
Yeah.
So like over here? Is that good enough?
Yep.
And then there's a building over here. Is it further back or is it kind of lined up more?
Well, that's
Alright, so here's at least the very base of where you're at.
Okay. Very good.
Okay, now that we can see the kind of the base of where you're at, kind of the beach and the feet, what do you guys want to do?
I mean, we could have discussed this while we were switching everything around. Did we want to go and explore what's in this statue?
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
Almost as in a trance, Ruavan is going to just approach this monolithic statue, just start take out his little book and start jotting down details. And
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you recall the story that?
yes, actually I do. That crocodile did a human a favor, and then the crocodile wanted the favor returned, but it wasn't an even favor.
And the human was forced to carry the crocodile on his back as he walked through the realms of man.
Yes. Well, I mean, what if some more clues are in there? Should we go look? He seems into it. And Gilly points to Ruvain.
I'm just
Richter
muttering fascinating as I
Richter has been
details.
walking over towards the pens this whole time.
Okay, so Ruvain has stopped at the feet of the statue while Richter moves on towards the pens. Richter, as you approach the pens, and you can be probably like a fair distant amount, and you realize the bird inside of there is a small, probably not quite baby, but almost baby, axe beak.
Have I seen one of these before?
They're not super common, but I would argue, yeah, you have probably
Matt
seen.
knows things about axe beaks. Can I roll a nature check on an axe beak?
Sure.
Not a misnomer.
Okay, where's my nature? It's a 14.
What is that movie where they take the chickens and they combine them with weapons? And there's one that it's literally an axe beak. Like it's got like a little helmet and it's like an axe or hatchet, whatever. And
That's part news.
Remember he shoots the chicken out of a bow, but
Man, I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
that movie's ridiculous.
So out of 14, I mean, axe beaks are common enough. It is definitely smaller than you would think.
Right.
So you would, definitely also, Brielle would also be thinking this is probably like a baby. Maybe not like, egg just out of the egg, but is definitely not full grown.
Right.
The axe beaks are mean as hell.
Yep.
And they're very aggressive if anyone gets too close.
Matt knows, but will Brielle off of 14 know that they are very defensive of their young?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. So Brielle's gonna see Richter heading over towards that thing and get Gilly's attention and sign to Gilly and tell her to yell at him to stop going over there, because if there's a baby trapped in there and then the mom or dad finds out that she's over there, it could come after her.
Richter,
They're coming after him.
but
It's a
there's
little room for traps.
a bird.
yeah, that's a baby axe beak, and if mommy or daddy shows up, it's gonna be really mad and it's gonna peck you to death.
Well, why did they leave him then? That's
Maybe-
dumb.
Maybe it's a trap. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they wait for things to come check it out and that's their food, so they peck it to death and then they feed the baby.
So you can see
Or the previous people had captured it.
Or the previous people who had this encampment captured it.
so you can see the gears working in Richter's mind, and he's like,
I do want to say, because I grew up on a farm, that Richter would see that this is definitely a pig pen.
okay,
I'm just making sure Richter has all the information.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyways, you can see the gears turning as Richter's like, oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah,
And he'll just kind of stand there waiting.
okay. So, do you think we should go in?
Brielle will say she's checked out most of this camp. There wasn't really anything that she noticed that we wouldn't necessarily need here. So the only other thing is inside. Maybe the people that were here went inside. Maybe something attacked their camp. Maybe they're hiding in there.
Oh.
Maybe they're stuck in there. She says she doesn't necessarily want to go check out this place, but because we have bigger things to do. But
Oh, that's a fair point. We do have more important things, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's a clue in here.
I found it, Kyle.
it's possible.
His name is Bladebeak.
The Quest for Camelot. Oh,
Yeah, it's from the Quest.
Oh.
It looks a lot like that, just not in the middle.
Maybe we could just take a little peek.
We could do that.
What do you think, Britzer? Little peek?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. What's up, new guy? You want to go inside?
Yes, definitely.
Alright.
So, are you guys going up to the statue?
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Lots of bright, happy sunshine. You can walk up to the feet of the statue, and it looks like there are doors to this that have long since been pulled open wide, and you can see maybe the first 5, 6, 7 feet or something into this darkness, but then it gets pitch black past that.
Ooh. Okay. Here we go.
Cool.
Going inside.
Dana,
Mm-hmm.
will you take this pen, wherever it may be?
I got it.
You got it, and draw me out 4 by 2 and back around.
I'm guessing connecting from here.
Yes, from the center doors that I crudely drew and then you traced over.
Gilly's gonna do a survival check to look for traps? Question mark?
Perception.
Perception.
Perception. Okay, yes. I'll let you do a perception check to look for traps.
My fault. It's been a long day. Well, not with that. That's a total of 5.
Gilly can stand at the threshold, looking in. Do you have dark vision at all?
Oh goodness, no.
Okay. You definitely don't see any traps.
Wow, guys, it's real dark in there. I can't really see.
Do you need a torch? And Richter will just get one out and light it.
Okay. That sheds what? Light up to
I think 30.
30 feet, I think.
So you can see Rixer just kind of holding the torch just from the doorway in. You can see that there are plain stone floors.
Mm-hmm.
There is a ceiling approximately exactly 23 feet high inside of this structure. And then against the far wall, there is a wall that goes up about 7 feet. And then you can see it's open above that. So basically where I stopped the drawing there, that's where the wall is. This goes up 7 feet.
Okay. And you can tell that it's open
Above that, yes.
above that, but you can't see how far open.
You can see until your torchlight runs out, just kind of open this along these narrow 10-foot wide corridor.
I don't think that answers my question.
Well, let me ask your question again, Dana.
So this is 7 feet high.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and then there's an opening. Okay.
Uh-huh.
How high is that opening?
23 feet.
Okay, thank you.
It's the same height as the rest of the ceiling.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was the part that I missed.
Cool.
Okay. Maybe I shouldn't lead. Because I can't see in the dark.
I mean, there's a torch now.
I mean, there's a torch now, but...
Okay. Richter will take a step in.
Oh, God.
Cool.
Watch out for traps.
Okay.
You should actively look for traps.
You take a step
Mm-hmm.
and hear a click,
Mm-hmm.
and the floor drops out beneath your feet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How deep is the pit?
Well, you land.
Jump on the fall.
You only take 5 points. You only take 5 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay, cool.
as you fall 20 feet down. And Rixer is now in a hole.
That I can see. So
The
we're
torch.
fine.
The torch is also in a hole with Rixer. Yes.
Yeah, but I can see, so it's fine.
Okay, guys, we don't have to go in here anymore. That's fine.
The trap door takes up almost the entirety of the first 10-foot square into the hallway.
Okay.
But
So,
there
like,
is
to here?
yes.
Okay.
But there is a very, very narrow ledge all the way along the inside of it.
Hey, guys, watch out. There's a hole here.
Okay, good job finding the trap. Who's got rope?
Bria will come in and she will toss a rope down
Okay.
to get Rixer out.
Cool.
I'm not gonna make you guys between all of you can heave Rixer out. He's got training in athletics and
really, as long as they can secure it, you can just climb out up on the rope. That might be easier than them trying to physically pull his dead weight.
Can you guys secure it on something? What do you want to secure it on?
It doesn't really matter. I'm just saying that
Okay,
that is also the case.
Between those things, Dave,
Yes.
that happens. Now the trap is open. Now what?
I would like to proceed for traps beyond this trap.
Well, you're gonna have to go in.
I will
right?
look in there. Yeah, I will step in.
From where you're at. You can't see the other traps.
I have dark vision. I can see across the way.
I understand.
Okay.
This part goes.
Right.
Yeah.
That goes up, but I'm
Right.
looking for traps to that wall.
I understand.
Okay.
From where you're standing.
Where exactly is she standing?
She's standing this side of the ledge.
Here.
Yeah, the outside of the ledge, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm right in the room looking in.
So you're gonna go around the ledge?
I'm going to proceed past the ledge before I go anywhere else to see if there are any traps.
So you're gonna walk the narrow ledge around the outside of the room.
No, I'm
he's
going
gonna
to
look over
walk
it,
in the
Kyle.
doorway, Kyle.
Oh, jeez.
And then
Don't stand on
stand
the
right
table.
where the ledge drops down and then look in the room.
Yes, I got you. That's what I thought you were doing originally.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm not going anywhere else.
Okay, then
I'm
we're on the same
standing
page, man.
right there.
That's what I assumed you were doing in the first place.
Okay. Then why'd you want to know if I was walking around the ledge?
Because you seemed insistent that I was not doing something properly.
Well, you didn't ask for a perception check,
I know.
which is off.
I understand.
If I don't see anything, then I will jump in and probably die. So let's jump over the hole.
I mean, you can, again, there's a ledge you could walk around.
I don't want to walk around the ledge. I want to jump over the
You
hole.
want to jump over the hole?
Yes.
Okay. You can jump over the hole.
Should be pretty easy with my +4 strength athletics.
It's
Plus,
only
I have athletics,
10
so
feet. I mean, there's just
it's only 10
for,
feet.
distance for long jump. You
Yeah.
got room for one
Yeah.
start. I don't know how to make you roll for that.
Yeah. That's why I said it should be able to make
Yeah,
it. If
yeah.
you wanted to check, I'll roll one. But if you don't,
No.
yeah. So I'll jump.
You can jump
Please, thank you for moving my
right at the very edge of
Is
it.
that where you want?
Yes, I'm not going to jump further than that.
Okay.
I'd argue that you're not quite in those full 10 squares yet, full 5 feet yet, for your own benefit.
Right.
So near the edge.
Yeah.
And then continue to look around the room.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Perception, that's going to be a 18.
Yeah. Now that you are past that first area, you can see with your 18 that there are slots up in the ceiling, and they kind of come down the wall that looks like maybe something might come and swing across the room.
Investigation check to look for the trap that possibly could be here.
Sure.
Oh, that was almost a nat 20. That's not very good though. It's only a 9.
I mean, you can see the slots where something might come out of. Like
Right.
You found the slots,
Right.
but you don't see.
I don't see what triggers it.
You don't see what triggers it.
That's what I was looking for. I will turn back and I will sign at Gilly that there's possibly a trap, but I don't see the trigger for the traps.
Okay. I can't jump as far as you.
I can throw you,
I was just gonna say.
and Rixer will start to pick you up.
Have Rixer toss it.
You fastball special.
Oh no. This seems like a bad idea, but if you think you can do it, go ahead.
I'll catch you.
Okay.
Okay, do I have to roll anything to throw
To
Gilly?
throw, yes, absolutely. to roll something to throw Gilly. Just
Athletics?
Give me
I mean, because it's about strength and aim.
give me an athletics check. And Brielle is going to try to catch Gilly.
Yes.
That's a little less important, though. As long as I get her over the hole, it'd probably be okay.
The DC for your catch athletics check is going to depend on what she rolls.
Okay.
So the lower I roll, the higher.
Yes, the higher Brielle
Okay.
is.
I'm not gonna catch you.
That's a 17.
What'd you get, Matt?
My athletics total is going to be 10.
And you got a 17?
Mhm.
Man. Dana, if you get a full 20, I would have said Matt could probably do this with a 10. But
Can
I'm not
Gilly
rolling good today.
can Gilly roll anything to save herself here? Like do a little duck and roll?
give me an acrobatics roll while you're mid-flight to see if this.
Yes. 18, 19, 20, 21.
Nice.
Okay. So here's what I'm picturing. Rixer is very much able to just pick Gilly up and just chuck her. On target, flying straight towards Brielle. Brielle is not quite the best footing to maybe be able to properly hold on to Gilly once Gilly makes contact. So Gilly's able to make contact, right? But like, kind of like hits her with like full body on, and Brielle doesn't really like stop it. So like you kind of just crash into each other. But like Gilly's able to manage like land on her feet. Whereas Brielle is definitely like on her backside.
Okay, who's next?
Sorry, friend, I came in hot. And I like reaches her hand out to like help Brielle up.
So
That was more aggressive than I was intending. Or expecting, I mean. More aggressive than I was expecting.
Rixer?
Sorry.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Gilly's gonna sign back. Did you see who threw me?
So Rixer's gonna look at, is it Ravane?
Ravane.
Okay, Ravane. Kind of like expectedly, like starting to grab you.
No, I can manage. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Take a couple deep breaths and step.
Should I tie a rope to you?
Take a few steps back, about 5 feet back, so I can get a running start. And just brace myself, sprint forward and jump. I have a 15 strength score.
Yeah, so you can
Nice.
jump 15 feet. Here's the problem we're about to run into. Well, Gilly's a halfling.
To me and Gilly are technically sharing a space at this time.
Yes. Sorry, that prevents what I was going to say from happening. And Ravane is able to land on the other side, and you guys are right on the threshold of the pit.
Doing Olympics. Throw arms up in victory.
Nice, you nailed it. Gilly's gonna kind of like check the wall around her and get back against the wall. I'm getting more closely to the pit than not, like venturing forward, just making space because she knows what's coming next.
Okay.
Or who's coming next, rather.
Like a wrecking ball.
Guys, you might want to make some room.
Rixer will look to Iku. You can probably make it on your own, right? Do you need help?
She smiles and says, I will be fine.
Go ahead then. I can be on this side to help just in case.
She's gonna look out and comment that there doesn't seem to be space for her to land without pushing people further into the area, and it does seem to be dangerous in there.
I guess before we back up, I will check the flooring again one more time to make sure there's not a trap there, like a trigger for the spiky things or whatever.
Go for it.
And then we'll back up if there's not.
You can roll.
That's a lot better than the last one. What was my bonus gonna do? 3 or 4? What's a 4? So 18, 19, 20, 22.
Okay. So, what I'm going to tell you is, you're not going to like me in a little bit here, but I'm going to tell you that Brielle does not find anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Then she'll, I guess, back up into that 5-foot space that's behind her.
It's a little bit further into the room.
This one?
Yeah.
Blades come slashing down from the walls.
Wait.
Give me a dexterity save, Brielle.
You say from the walls. So are they like swinging? Are they coming down from the ceiling?
From the walls.
From the walls. I'm visualizing them
So
go like this.
swinging.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so like
Okay.
if I point my arm straight up, they
Then-
flop down.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
like
So-
axe chop.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes way more sense.
That's
'cause,
what I
yeah,
was
coming down
visualizing.
from the wall doesn't.
I mean,
Yeah.
the tops
So they're
are
probably in the wall and then
Then
they
it's-
slide out
Okay.
into the bottom.
Okay.
That's okay. You said dex save
dexterity
or check?
save.
Save. Okay, so that's a +4, so 14. So that's a 16.
Okay, you save. You still take 10 points of slashing damage,
Ouch.
and that was the half.
That's halved, yeah.
That was half. As a blade just swings right on past you.
Guys, I regret my decision. I don't want to be here anymore. Let's go.
Brielle just kind of slumps on the ground and is holding her arms where she just got slashed.
It's not worth it. Abort. Plan. Run. Time to go. Crap, you have to come back. No, like, seriously though, this is a problem.
Are the blades like still moving or whatever, or did it swing down and stop?
And reset.
Oh, so it does like a choppy down and then come back up into the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's alarming. I
Yeah.
wonder what triggered it.
I don't know.
Can I take a look?
You can look.
I would like to help him because I just got cut by it. So
I have investigation and perception.
which would you like?
I mean, typically, I feel like you'd give me a perception check.
Perception? You're trained in perception, right?
I am
Right.
trained in investigation and perception. Yes. So either choice was valid.
That's nice.
That's
I was
not
almost
bad,
at
so-
20, but I got a 19 on the other one, so 25.
I mean, you can clearly see at this point the little niche, nooks where the blades come out of.
But no trigger.
You guys don't see a trigger.
Okay.
Did you look on the floor?
Brielle's laying like slumped on the floor right now, and is just like.
I mean, is it going to be more specific now?
I'm literally looking at the floor.
Yeah, I think Brielle checked the floor.
Okay.
Hold on, Brielle. I'll help you. Oh, God.
I
What?
know
No, mind.
if I'm not seeing anything with normal dark vision, then I will cast Detect Magic.
I was just gonna say that I can do that as well because I have the wand of detect magic, which means you don't have to use your spell slots
I'm going to use a first
because
level
that's what my next step was.
spell slot to help you.
Cure Cure wounds? Okay.
Well, no, it's healing word because I'm not coming over there to help you. Okay. 4.
So who cast it?
If he goes to cast it, Brielle will like usher him to stop, and then she'll
So
pull
like,
out the wand.
I'm starting an incantation.
Yeah,
you
because
like
I
pull
can pull the staff out and point at it and be like, I can do this.
Oh, she
And
has
then-
a wand.
And
It's
then
fine.
I will cast Detect Magic with the wand.
Alright, cool. Yeah, can I see that little chart right there on your book?
10 points. I got you.
10 points? Okay, perfect.
And I didn't forget to add my disciple of link this time.
I really should cast Mage Armor though.
So
That is
Matt,
important.
And Ryan, once I give this description, you can do that. You can do it now, just as you guys are preparing stuff. We're not like in a turn order by any means. So with the way I think we in the past have kind of interpreted the usage of detect magic, you're going to see magical auras of
Right,
things,
yeah, that's the way you should do it.
So you don't see anything on the walls or the floor, but atop this ledge that is 7 feet up, you can kind of see a light blue glow. You can't. I'm not gonna let you pinpoint what or where exactly, but something up there has got a slight light blue, which you would associate with divination magic.
So it's not like the edge. It's there's something up there, and we can see
Just
the
past the edge,
glow
past it.
of it. Okay.
Brielle knows a little bit about magic, but she doesn't know a lot. So she will describe what she sees to Gilly, let her know that it's divination, and then to reiterate that to the wizard, who can give us more information on what divination does.
Ravane, there's divination magic up there.
Do you need an Arcana, or can I assume?
I think you would know the basics of what divination, the different schools of magic are without rolling dice. If you're trained in knowledge arcana, like if you're trained in arcana,
Yeah, I am.
then I'm going to give you some basics information for free.
Okay. So with divination, I know that means that we're being perceived. That's a viewing thing.
Oh, we're being watched. We're being watched. Oh, that's how they know how to trigger the trap. They wait until somebody walks by it, and then they go, shriek. There are people in here, we gotta go.
Who's watching us?
Yeah, that's what Brielle signs the same thing. But who's watching us?
I don't know, but they're smart enough to trigger a trap.
I could trigger a trap.
Do we wanna keep moving forward with someone watching us?
I'd like to know who just slashed in the open.
Okay.
Because now I'm angry. I'd like to show them the same respect that they showed me.
I wish I could get rid of it.
I have a technical question. Whenever you have a moment, Kyle.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, I do not
So,
have Dispel Magic either.
long jump is your strength modifier. No, it's not strength modifier. Sorry, is your strength score. Standing jump that's your strength modifier.
Okay, for a high jump.
Which is just going straight up, right?
Yeah. So the long jump and high jump. So if you can move 10 or more feet for your high jump, you jump equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
When making a standing high jump, you can only jump half that distance.
Okay.
That's why I took a running.
So, it's if you run 10 or more.
Right, so you can basically run and then try to jump high from about 10 feet.
Your strength score should be able to make it.
Right.
Because I think yours is slightly higher than mine.
No, yeah. I'm trying to think of the
even.
logistics. I think this would have to be 2 separate jumps of what I'm trying to think. I think I would have to jump over the hole to end up here, and then from here jump up to the ledge. And even though it would only be half, so my high jump would be 7 feet. But so half of that is going to be 3.5. But I'm 7 feet tall, so I'm pretty sure with jumping 3.5 feet, I can grab onto the ledge that is the same height as me and pull myself up.
Dana,
Cool.
I have a grappling hook,
I have hands.
but I can just grapple hook up there, and you don't have to jump. You could just climb.
That would require probably using like acrobatics or some shit that I'd have to roll, and I'm more likely to fall. Or I can just jump, and it's essentially guaranteed because I don't have to roll.
I mean, we're
Like-
talking about raw numbers. So
Yes, like
Yeah.
mechanic wise, yes, but also I think just that's what Rickster would do anyways. He's like, nah, I got it. I don't need something.
You did just throw me across the pit.
That's valid.
So
Yeah.
Is Brielle still on the other side of the blades?
Brielle's slumped on the ground right now. Oh, well, actually, she got healed. She'd probably stand back up, but
Yeah.
she's gonna keep her distance from those blades a little bit.
is Brielle next to the vertical wall?
No, she would. That's where she would have went to, but now she would have backed up.
But she would back to where
towards where Gilly was at.
that
Okay.
spot.
Yeah, because she doesn't want those blades popping back out again.
Uh,
Once she's standing there.
Rickster will yell at Ravane to
Could.
move. Well, no, because now
That might work.
Brielle's in that spot with Gilly.
Sam?
guess I'm confused about where the blades came out. They came out here or they came out here?
The long walls, not the
short wall.
not the short wall you're facing.
They came out of here.
Yeah,
Okay. Where do they go that way? Do they go here? Was it here?
there's two on each side.
Of what?
Oh.
So like see the 5 foot squares.
Mm-hmm.
There is one coming out of the center of each 5 foot square,
Oh, in the
Okay.
center.
and they all came down at once.
Oh.
They both came down at once?
There's 4 of them total.
You said there's one in the center of...
The
Oh, there's
center of
this one
square
too?
is-
Okay. Okay.
Oh, my Lanta. I was so confused. I'm sorry. It's
Well.
been a day.
I'm sorry for not describing it better.
Okay.
It's like those masks all over
So
again.
you were like right here
I'm kidding.
when you get / part 1. Right?
She would have probably been hit by the first one. She succeeded on her check, so let's say she got past the first one, got hit by the second one,
And then came back?
and I guess you said she called back, right?
Well, if now I might just kind of stay there and
You're
schlump
gonna
and like
slump here.
and get tighter to the
Like-
short wall.
The corner?
Yeah.
The problem is,
Now that I'm aware that there's one in each square.
she had to heal you.
I used a distance.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she did.
I
Yeah,
apologize.
she specifically said she didn't want
I
to go
used
over there.
healing word.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go. No, I'm not playing that game. Gilly's trying to leave, and now Brielle's like, "Let's stay." It's like, oh, great.
Ravane, move over. Get out of the way.
As I'm lost in thought, wondering how I can poke and prod at this to see how it works. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Mind the wall knives.
Yeah, you can share space with Gilly now.
Yeah, I'm trying to just make it actually be like...
Um,
Alright.
without being able to, or without hitting the knives that are coming out of the wall, can I rotate enough to throw my grappling hook up to start climbing up the wall?
Sure.
Can I jump
If
first?
there's anything up there to hook it onto, anyways. So she'll throw it and pull and see if it snags anything.
I mean, there's nothing up there for it to latch onto.
No rocks or
It's
The corner
just
of
feels like maybe if you get it just right, you could angle it against right at the edge, but it's not your.
but she's not gonna be able to see to do that.
Yeah.
So
All right, Richter,
I would like to jump, please.
you jump.
And jump across right onto the edge there. And then from there I will do a high jump.
So straight
No.
up.
Well, I don't have to go like that way.
That's not
That's
a
still
jump.
an
That's a
equal
long
jump.
jump.
yeah, it's
That's still considered a long jump?
I mean, you're going forward.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
so then what is it without having a running start? Because I'm guessing I can't jump over that and get up here. Jesus Christ, I keep on hitting the mic. I'm guessing I can't jump over this almost 10-foot pit and make it up to the ledge. Because that's like
What's your strength?
I was just gonna say.
19.
You can jump 19.
You can jump 19 feet at the 10-foot where I start.
Okay. But does it matter that then it's also 7 feet high? Like, angles?
Because of how tall you are, I would let you, like, make the jump and then, like, try to grab hold of the edge. But, like, then pulling yourself up is going to be a check. Like, you
Right,
can
and
make
that's
the distance
fine.
for free.
That's
But I'll
fine.
argue that, you're long enough in limbs and whatever the
I would
heck.
say the same thing.
Okay. So, and since the square's not technically, like, since there's that little ledge before the pit, it's
Mhm.
fine that it's 19 instead of 20 for my
Oh.
strength score?
I was going to just, like, hand wave it and ignore it, but you have sold me on why it's mechanically sound still.
Cool. All right. So, yeah, the jump and then athletics to pull myself up.
So as you clear that space,
Yep, here we go.
I understand your feet didn't hit the floor. I understand.
I was hoping that this can all be like one turn and go fast up and pull
It
myself
was.
up.
It was all one turn. And on that one turn, as your body flies through the space of that last 10 feet, the blades come down. Do you have something?
Please
to
let her roll
stop this,
a
Sam?
dex and roll a nat 20. And I want to see her just like gracefully spin in the air and she avoids all of it.
No, Gilly didn't know Rixer's full plan, so as he bounds over Gilly, Gilly's just going to slow motion be like, no, scaring him.
So Rixer, as this all happens in slow motion, you see the blades start to come down, and you're also well aware that they're gonna like make contact. So you try to like do a spin midair and try to dodge them a little bit. Give me a dexterity save.
Okay.
Oh man, roll real good. Let's see you gracefully avoid these like an acrobat.
That's not really good.
It's a total of 6.
Oh no.
So here's the difference dice make depending on what I roll, right? Matt succeeded on his save and got 10 points of damage. You failed your save. You take 10 points of slashing damage.
Oh my gosh.
Because my dice rolled garbage this time for damage.
That's funny.
Oh. That's what happens.
Is it possible to observe, like, how long does it take to the blades to reset?
I mean, like, chunk back in.
Okay, so it's not like
It's fast.
It's not like a grinding. It's just all right.
It's like
shoot.
They're like out
Shoot.
like action.
Shoot.
Yeah. Were you thinking of stopping them down?
Do I need
Because
to
that's
pull
what I was
myself up
thinking.
still?
I think
Triggering them and then sticking something in there. But if it's too fast,
Is that athletics?
Athletics check to pull yourself up.
I
With
kinda wanna know if
disadvantage
it's,
because you just got like a bunch of axe blades on you as you're trying to like pay attention and do all this.
Okay.
if it's anonymous.
16.
You pull yourself up.
Anonymous.
yeah.
And
yeah.
Rick, so this is actually kind of an important thing. So you're like right on the very edge of this floor, and you can see the space goes out another 10 feet in front of you. And on the floor at your feet are carved basically like a 4x4 pattern. Like, so basically if you imagine like the 4 squares that are currently like make up this 10-foot square. So if you were to cut each one of those like into quarters.
So like
I
this?
think-
What do you mean?
Is that what I mean? So it's 1, 2, 3, it's 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's
So
like
yeah.
smaller squares
Yeah.
carved into the.
Jeez, I
into the
cannot
floor.
draw a straight line to save my life, apparently.
And the wall ahead of you, and then there is another wall that goes up another 7 feet high.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you see.
How much of a gap is there from the top of this wall
To the ceiling.
to the ceiling? Like, does the ceiling stay the same height all the way across?
So like
Okay,
So it's 9 feet above the next ledge. So the next ledge is 7 feet high, and the ceiling above that is
it's
9
9.
feet.
Okay.
so the space is getting narrower because we're getting closer to the ceiling.
So sorry. These squares, they're like there's tiles 4x4. What do they look like again?
They are just square tiles.
They're not colored differently than the floor or anything, like than the rest of it.
Imagine that, like I say tiles. You could also picture it as just like carved straight into the floor.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. Rickster has seen this been done before, so he's gonna try to look for traps. he just learned that this was a thing.
While he's looking for traps, Brielle would like to standing jump and grab up and begin pulling herself up.
Yeah.
Sorry, investigation, right?
Perception.
Okay. That is much better, actually. 21.
Ooh. All right. So you want to look for traps, Dana?
Uh-huh. And I got 21.
And you're looking at the floor here?
Uh-huh.
I don't think you can see it.
Okay. I mean, can I only specifically be looking for traps on the
know,
floor
let me
rather than the whole
give you
space?
something else here. Let me give you something else here. Because you're really tall.
Yeah.
Like, you're basically 7 feet tall, and this ledge is 7 feet tall.
I'm actually taller than the ledge. I'm 7'2".
7'2". Cool. So you can actually see a further 5 feet beyond the top of the ledge.
Mm-hmm.
And what you can see is a door.
Okay.
Why don't you draw it in there? And you can see a door. There's a whole wall and a door in the center.
Like that?
Yep. Perfect. And carved into the door, you see 1, 2, 3, a grid system.
Okay.
That is, you see 3 high and 4 across.
Okay. Is it literally just that grid? Is there anything on it? Any designs?
All you can see from where you're at.
So like literally it's just that. You can just tell like essentially carved lines.
That's what you can make out.
Okay.
From where you're at, yeah.
Hey guys, there's a door up here. Like, not here, but like up higher.
Okay. So there's a door up there. Okay.
Do you need a athletics check to pull myself up, or?
Yes. It's not going to be very difficult.
That's a 19 on the die.
You got it.
Gilly and I are still stuck on the... Oh, Gilly, Iku, and I are still stuck on the other side of the...
No, didn't you jump across?
Oh.
You're across.
Yeah, we're across. We're stuck on the other side of the blades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Iku hasn't jumped over yet, which I do not blame her.
Yeah, sorry. I
No,
thought
she
you were
doesn't go in
saying
castles
you're
either.
What, Dana?
I just thought that Ryan was thinking his character was on the other side. That's all.
When Brielle comes up, she can see the same 4x4 grid system.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, you're a bit shorter. You might be able to make out the very top of the door and see that it's got, like, you can maybe see, like, the top row of square carvings across the top.
I mean, Rixer would just tell Brielle
Yeah.
what he can see.
I want it.
Sorry.
Go on.
Nope, you go.
I was going to say, is I kind of want to poke the trap a little bit. I want to create an illusion of Rixer, only a little bit more menacing looking.
The Rixie you see in your mind, right?
Yeah. Just slightly in the midst of where the blades would be.
Okay. It's there. It just kind of hovers. Right?
It disappears like it's doing a
Yeah.
big scary ogre.
Rixer doing his best Sully impression.
Yes.
I was just kind of curious if this was autonomous or not affected by illusions.
Nothing happens.
Has it been over 10 minutes yet?
I would say you guys have been messing around here for over 10 minutes. Sure.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. Step 1. I'm casting Mage Armor.
Good idea.
Mage armor has been cast.
This activates my ward. That's important. I look at Gilly.
Yeah, I'm pretty squishy. I'm wondering, do you have like something heavy? I mean, I have my meat tenderizer, but I don't know if I should just run really fast and try to block it with my meat tenderizer.
You don't have a shield?
Oh, I do have a shield.
I was gonna
That's
say, I thought
right.
you had a shield.
Sweet. Gilly just kind of pulls her shield off of her back and goes, eh? And puts it over her head.
Is it just a big pot lid?
Yeah.
I
Nice.
do
Yeah, it's like a stock pot.
have one more
What
thought.
was he using in the movie we were watching yesterday? He had that thing as a shield.
Oh, I don't remember.
What was it?
Walk.
A walk.
Walk.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was a walk. We watched the remake of Friday the 13th last night.
So
Yeah.
I do have one more thought, and I would like Gilly's input on this.
Okay, what's up?
I have the spell Fog Cloud. This would obscure everything.
Ooh,
Ooh. That's a good idea.
that is a pretty
But
good
we
idea.
would
Because if we're
be
being
blind
watched.
as well.
Right, pretty risky, and there's a pit behind us. So,
I mean, if you're already
We're
pointing
going
the right
going.
way,
Yeah.
just keep facing the right way
just run towards the wall.
and crawl if you have to.
No, I'm running. I'm not crawling. I'm going to get chopped in half if I crawl. And a quarterling doesn't sound very good right now. So, no.
Sam, you have a point of inspiration for that.
I'm gonna nudge Rixer and I'm gonna toss down a rope and just kind of sign to him to help me hold the rope for when they get over here.
Yeah, Rixer will.
Because I assume there's nothing to tie it to.
Right.
Yeah. So my hook didn't grab anything.
Yeah.
There's nothing to tie it to.
Once Iku makes it across, let's do it. Sure, why not?
No, go ahead.
Just paint your nails.
Come on, Iku.
Iku just gracefully jumps cleanly across the edge.
My God, that was beautiful.
She's a goddamn Asmir, I know it.
It was almost effortless how easily she jumped across this pit.
That's amazing.
She shrugs.
Okay, so we're gonna do the thing now.
Are we just gonna book it?
Run forward, yes, until you hit the wall. I'm ready.
With or without the assistance of obscuring mist?
we can hear them having this conversation down there, correct?
Oh, absolutely.
Brielle will use the freaking fog cloud.
Yeah, fog it up.
Okay, yep. Fog Cloud has been cast. Entire corridors filled with
Does it roll up and obscure what they're seeing too?
I can cast it so it's like that.
Is that what you're
Ew.
doing?
Yeah.
Is it the one that moves or just takes up a certain amount of space and stays there?
Charges.
I'll double check. It stays where it's put unless a wind blows it.
Okay.
Okay. So, fog cloud is cast.
Yes,
guys
and I would
then-
like to. Nope, don't know that.
You book it across that last 10 feet to the wall?
Yeah, Gilly's gonna put her stockpot shield up and then keep her hand out a little bit so her nose doesn't run into the wall.
It is a 20-foot radius sphere.
That's pretty big.
So,
It's a sphere, so that means it goes up
everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm sure we fill space. Yeah,
Wow, that covers up to where we're
Right.
at. So we've got fog underneath our feet.
you do. You guys go across, and you hear the dreadful sound of axes clicking just as you each make a dexterity save. Would you have disadvantage because you can't see it?
Gilly prepared,
I understand.
okay.
Inspiration.
Yeah, you betcha.
I'm gonna. Oh, man. you guys can't see it coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know you can hear it, but like you can't see it coming.
Sure.
They know it's there though.
All right, fair. I won't give you disadvantage on it.
Thank you.
Give me dexterity saves.
You can
2.
always up the DC slightly.
Just
Oh,
I'm
geez.
sorry. That was meant for EQ's dex save.
Just 1, you
Yes,
said?
just one.
I'm gonna keep that. I'm happy with that.
I got a 6.
Ooh.
Oh god. 17.
Okay, Gilly saves. Ravane does not.
The cloud did nothing.
So Ryan, Ravane takes 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay, there's my ward. So
And then Sam Gilly is going to take 8 points of slashing damage.
Ow!
You guys will hear Iku make a comment. Oh my, that was a close one.
Oh.
She made it.
I don't like her.
I like her a lot. She's pretty great.
But there's still lots of fog everywhere.
I can dismiss it.
Okay.
In fact, you know what? See if I have a choice.
Oh, for taking damage.
See, it was 16.
Yeah.
So that's a DC of 10. I would succeed, but
Alright, so the cloud disperses.
Tilly looks down at, like, I'm guessing her hand probably got sliced. Like,
Oh yeah. And I'm sure Ravane's got a big gash on him as well.
Ward took most of it.
where's the shot? Do you need some help? Are you
Well, I only took 6 total, so.
okay?
Before they start climbing up, Brielle will nudge Rixer
Mm-hmm.
and make a couple signs to ask if he looked around for traps. Which I know you did, so. But
I'm just trying
she
to
doesn't
figure.
know. She's
Yeah.
still climbing up.
Right. I guess I'm not 100% sure how much Rixer would understand. What?
Rixer thought, hey, there could be traps here. I've seen other people do this before.
Right. But
She would probably
Brielle.
just point at you
Okay.
and then say, like,
And then
point to her eyes and then, like, around.
okay. Chop, chop, chop. So Rixer looks at Brielle for a minute. It's like, I used eyes around. I looked around. Yeah. There's a floor with the lines, and then up there's a door. I couldn't find any traps, but I don't know if I did it right. I think I did.
Brielle would like to just take a look around.
Sure.
Can I assist?
You're not up there yet.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay, that's
Yeah, that's okay. I'll just mix my 2 checks of perception is a 3, so that's up 14.
You don't see any more than what Rixer
Rixer
described.
rolled better than I did, so.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
she'll take a look around and I guess sign to Gilly to head up.
Okay. Gilly pulls on the rope.
We're both holding it. I would assume we'd probably wrap it around both of us and then one would hold the other end and lean on it to give that
So after a few moments,
weight.
Ravane and Gilly can be up on the ledge also.
What about Iku?
Iku, as the other two are being pulled up, kind of jumps up and grabs hold of the edge and pulls herself up.
Impressive.
And she kind of like balances very much like in the corner, trying to be out of your way.
Okay, so with 4.5 people up there now.
It's a very, very tight fit, and if it wasn't for the fact that Gilly can be like
I'm little.
underneath
But-
someone's
In
feet.
somebody's space, yeah.
Okay, but what I'm asking is Brielle and Rixer here still, or
We're
have to be
gonna probably
here still?
have to back up.
You guys have not, as far as I'm concerned, you have not yet crossed the grid.
Okay.
Because if you're going to cross the grid, we're going to have a conversation.
Well, and that's what I'm asking. Like, I didn't know if we can pull them up and them be standing up there also without being in the grid. I just want to make sure.
Yes. I'm picturing.
Let's all just hug.
Yeah.
Hug in one square.
I was gonna say, like, Gilly could climb up onto Rixer.
Yeah.
And be like,
Yeah. No, that's cool.
"Ugh."
Rixer
Does
will
Gilly
just.
do that?
Sure. Yeah.
So Gilly is on top of Rixer's shoulders.
Yes. No.
No, kind of just
On
like
his,
like
on his
little.
leg. Like,
Oh, there we go.
like latched on like a sloth. Latches onto it. Well, no.
Well, like a
something-
little kid lashes onto
Yeah.
a parent's
Yeah.
leg.
Okay.
But Rixer can walk very easily still.
Sure.
But once we start walking,
Mhm.
well,
Uh,
conversation.
Rixer can just like lift Gilly up, and so she can walk right over the ledge of
No,
the
no,
door.
Not up, no uppies yet. No, thank you.
But like later, if it's safe.
Later if it's safe.
Okay.
Yes.
Now what?
Can Gilly see the floor and the door?
I would argue that Gilly will be able to see the door up top at all.
Okay.
Brielle will tell her though, because Brielle's going to say that we looked for traps, we didn't see any, but that doesn't mean there's not any here.
Right.
And then describe what she can see from the door,
Okay.
of the door.
Unless Gilly wants to get on Rixer's shoulders. Like,
Just a second now, Kyle. So Gilly can see that some of these tiles on the floor have like etchings in them. Yes?
no. they're
No,
all-
that's the ones in the doorway.
Oh,
Right.
my
No, you
mistake. I
can't.
thought there were
The
things
floors were
carved on
just
the floor.
The
shape.
the
Just,
lines are carved.
it's just a pattern, or not a pattern. It's just
You see a
smaller squares
4x4 grid
On the floor.
on the
on the
floor.
floor.
Okay.
And then Rixer, from where he's standing, was able to see a 3x4 grid on the door on the next ledge.
Oh, there was no etchings on those either.
Okay.
No,
They were etched into
It
the
etched
door.
Mhm.
into the door. Oh, okay.
and the same with the grid on the floor. It's etched into the floor.
Oh, okay. I was confused. I thought there were symbols in the grid on the floor and the door.
I thought there were ones on the door.
There's
Confused.
no symbols, just the
Okay.
grid.
There's just a grid. Okay. There's a grid on the floor here. But none of the tiles are different from one another.
Correct.
Okay.
It doesn't look like the tiles, like how they're etched in, makes like a maze or anything.
It's just a 4x.
4x4.
I mean, yeah. So there's a total of what, 16?
Yes.
But yeah, 4x4 grid.
4x4 grid. Oh no. I feel like each of these squares does something not so nice.
Should I poke one?
Ugh. Let me see if I have something to throw. Ooh. Let's see. I have cook's utensils. Let's see. I want to throw like a big ladle at one of the tiles.
Ladle probably doesn't even weigh a pound, right?
Like a big, like a stocky ladle. I have a pan. I'm just gonna throw a pan. It's fine. I'm gonna throw my heaviest, cookiest pan.
Cookiest pan.
The cookiest of the cookiest pans. And try to land on. Ooh, no. I'm gonna take it and extend it and whack the square in front of me and pull my arm back.
Alright, so Dana, if you wouldn't mind drawing me a 4x4 grid on this map,
Like a larger
a
example?
larger example, somewhere we can designate where you guys are,
Okay.
so that I can know exactly which tile Gilly is whacking with her pan.
Sure.
So let's assume, guys, that you are on the side closest to me.
Is Dana Gilly right now?
I am Gilly right now.
I mean,
You
in
know what?
perspective.
No, Sam is Gilly right now.
Okay.
So it's how she's facing it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Should
So
we,
the
like-
door's here? Is that what we're saying?
The door is 7 feet up.
But the wall's over
But
there
the wall
on your
is-
side.
yes.
The
Okay.
wall's on your side,
Yes.
Yes, the wall's on Dana's side, and Sam is across from Dana.
For our friends playing at home, should we battleship this grid?
I don't think
I
anyone's going
was-
to care enough to.
I was going to do it anyways, though, for easier.
So to your left, Sam, you have squares 1, 2, and 3, and 4 going across. Are you hitting? What?
1, 2. I will hit.
Wow, that's really bad.
So yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Yep. What Jenna's doing?
I'm gonna whack 2D.
Because again, it's Battleship.
Right.
Give me a dexterity
Still
save.
backwards.
Huh?
Give me a dexterity
Here you go.
save, just because like
No,
your
I got it
hand
now.
is.
There you go. Your 3's backwards
I'll
too.
go fast. Okay.
I'll give you advantage because it's like just your hand.
There you go.
Doing letters
16,
sounds much easier
19.
than numbers.
You, Sam, you pull back.
Mhm.
Because now I know how you guys are going to get past this hallway. Sam, you whack that square and pull your hand back just as a giant gout of flame erupts.
Oh, God.
From not just tile 2, but tiles 2, 3, and 4.
2, 3, and 4.
All erupt on row D. All erupt with flame.
Oh.
That was a really bad looking flame.
Can I, just to make double sure, can I shift my body to whack D1?
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to do a dex save or?
No,
Okay.
I don't want you to do dex save. Nothing happens.
Okay. Everyone proceed to D1.
Well, I mean, this is a. Everyone's not going to be able to fit there.
Yo, we're gonna have to go one at a time
'Cause
because we're gonna have to find the
This is
path.
a quarter of a standard size square.
Right. Okay. Oh, right.
Yeah, this is like 1 foot.
Okay.
Like you put 1 foot on it. Or
Okay.
1 gilly on it.
Do you think it's mechanical or magical?
I think it's fire.
Think it's physical damage?
You don't. Okay, Ryan. To get that, you don't see any like holes on the floor. You don't see anything to generate that the fire be shooting up out of. The floor looks solid.
Probably just schools with evocation.
Gilly is gonna hop on D1.
Gilly is standing in
I
D1.
would like to trigger my detect magic wand again
Sure.
when
Probably better to use.
he brings that up.
Yeah. Probably better to use the resources
The
that
ladle
is
means it's
specifically
safe.
for that.
It doesn't. You see, okay, you gotta realize that this doesn't actually give me
Yeah, that's the one thing about
spells.
the book.
It doesn't give me. So I'm
right.
just off my own, off
Yeah.
top of my head here. The entire floor, the entire 4x4 grid, lights up with divination.
So this is what they would have seen.
So there's no. That doesn't give me a specific path to
The whole
go
floor,
through the whole floor glows.
as if
Okay.
each tile is watching for something.
Right. Man.
And maybe it should have been
Are
abjuration.
we being tested?
Maybe it should have been abjuration and not divination, but whatever.
Abjuration would be protect stuff.
Yeah, but
That-
like glyphs of
that's-
warning
this
and
is
stuff
like
is
a-
also.
Right.
This is just like our little thing is summary.
So after I said divination earlier, I thought, shoot, maybe it's abjuration, but
That's warding. That's
Yeah,
protection.
absolutely,
Divination
yeah.
is watching.
But, like-
gathering information.
I'm looking for magic that's sensing something to make something else happen.
Mm.
In my head,
That's
that
a
was.
word.
Is that word?
Yeah, that would be weird.
That's abjuration.
Abjuration.
Then whatever. It's abjuration magic.
Okay.
It's actually not relevant to the plot, so.
Okay.
I still. I was so long thinking that this guy in some.
I thought somebody was watching,
room,
yeah.
like, oh,
I thought-
they're gonna step on it.
Yep.
Yeah, in my head, like, I think divination is like, the thing is trying to, like, wait or predict for something to happen. Which is part of divination. It doesn't matter. Sorry. I made you guys screw everything up.
Yeah.
I'll own it. So
that
Sam,
was
what you doing?
misinformation.
Yeah.
So,
We wouldn't have done the fog thing.
so
I'll let Gilly know.
Yeah, Sam, what's going on?
noted. This is the safe square. And Gilly kind of does a little dance, keeping in the square.
Mill shuffle.
And then she turns her body, readies her cookiest of cookie pans, pots, and whacks C2. And brings it back fast.
Give me a dexterity save with advantage.
Ooh, 13. Ouch.
Where are we at? You are going to take half of this.
Okay.
You take 5 points of fire damage.
So it's flame.
Ow, hot.
And I'm going to argue you cannot, even the people from watching from afar are not able to tell. Well, no, because you saw it before. Squares 1, 2, and 4 all light up on row C.
Okay.
You're supposed to jump? What? Oh, I guess they're feet.
Mm-hmm.
They're like 1 foot, so you
Yeah.
could
Okay,
like
so
puddle
1,
jump.
2, and 4.
Can Gilly jump to C3 without making a check? Since it's like
Well, I mean,
a
because
foot
like
and a half.
What's your strength?
12?
Yes.
Okay. Jump to C3. Can my friends still see me? Like, yeah, they can
Yeah, they're
still
right on
see
the
me.
edge.
well,
Okay.
Like,
This isn't that big.
Sorry, I'm really screwy today.
It's only, what, a 10-foot room?
yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do these stay lit on fire?
Nope.
Okay.
Everything goes back to pre-lit after the initial gout of flame.
Okay.
So, guys, you're gonna wanna
So
be mindful of the paths I'm taking. Gilly takes a deep breath, readies her pan, and whacks B4.
It clangs loudly against the stone.
And then she jumps to B4.
You stand unignited on tile B4.
And then readies again and whacks A3.
Okay.
You stand.
It's like a
I'm sorry, nothing happens.
And she jumps to A3.
You now stand completely not on fire on
Okay.
tile A3.
Gilly's gonna. So I'm at a 7-foot up wall, correct?
You sure are.
Okay, friends. Looks up at the wall, turns around. Pay attention. Jump to B4, jump to C3, jump to D1, and I'm back because I don't have anything to go up there.
boop, boop.
Okay. And the first safe space there that Gilly was, prestidigitation the word safe on it.
Okay.
Love it.
And then following her directions, the second one I can put another safe.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to hop over to that one now.
You're on
Mhm.
C3, right?
C3. And then for the third one, again, prestidigitation the word safe.
Okay.
Go over to that one, and then minor illusion, a green ball.
Do any of those take concentration?
No, they don't.
Okay, fine. It's done. I like it. I'm not going to rule lawyer that any further because it's fun.
You can cast prestidigitation 3 times in minor illusion. You don't take
You're
concentration.
good, man. You're good. So you guys can see clearly where the safe spots are. So it would take a total idiot to not step on them properly. But because they're properly lit, I'm not going to make Richter roll a history check.
It's only at a -1. Might not be bad.
But how long was he picking his nose? Well,
He doesn't pick his nose. It's gross. There's no place to wash his hands afterwards.
And your wizard properly marked out all the safe places.
Teamwork.
Woohoo! Now I need somebody to go
Sorry, I'm just
grab
not
on the
paying
wall so
attention.
I can climb up.
Brielle will head over. And she'll follow the path and pull herself up on the wall when she gets over there.
And so, since four of these squares is actually just the one square. I mean, if we just like stand on 1 foot for the medium-sized creatures, if we just stand on like 1 foot and kind of hop Is that enough?
Yeah. I mean, it's big enough. Like, they're big enough that it's a quarter of a 5 foot square, so it's a little bit bigger than 1 foot square. You can totally, like,
Okay.
that's fine.
I feel like just stretching your leg from
Right.
one to the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not that big of a deal.
Just do lunges.
Oh, jeez.
It's more like hopscotch, yeah?
For you.
Well, for me, yeah. But, like, I picture Rixer just walking over
Just
a
like,
hopscotch.
yeah,
a
just
hopscotch
taking big steps.
board. Did you climb up? Did you say you climbed up?
Yeah, I'm going to climb up.
Okay.
Kyle's reading, so I was just going to wait till you got done to tell me. Well,
You're up.
Tell you how much damage you take.
14 to pull myself up.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. And then I'll sign to have Rixer or somebody else follow me next.
Yeah.
Go, Rixer, go!
You are back on this side with Rixer, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to ride? I'll just like lift you up.
Oh. Sure. And Gilly like goes for a piggyback ride, but like latches onto Rixer like a backpack.
Yes. Cool. I like it. So yeah, Rixer's gonna do boop, 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 boop. Make it over there with Gilly.
Brielle will reach down and just kind of pick Gilly up.
Yeah, and it'll be very easy, just like up. It's like a little Rixer dumbwaiter.
So when you guys get to the top,
Rixer.
there is about a 5 foot section of flooring before you see a wall, and this wall actually goes all the way to the ceiling.
I thought there was a door.
In the middle of that
Well, no, the wall is the
Oh,
door.
okay.
If you let me finish painting my picture, Dana, you'll have the whole scene.
I had a picture and you just started painting right over it.
By putting a wall behind the door?
No, by covering it up.
Oh, my bad.
Kidding about the door. Here's the wall.
The door appears to be made of wood.
Oh.
On the surface of the door, and you guys can see this once you get up there, there's actually a grid of 4 rows of 4, and the bottom row is obscured by height differences,
Gotcha.
which didn't let you see it.
Gotcha.
And being as close as you are, what are your passive perceptions? Anybody got higher than 13?
14.
I think everybody might.
Cool.
16.
So did you already go up on the ledge?
Not yet.
Fine.
No,
Okay.
he's not up there yet.
Okay. Sorry.
So this 4x4 grid on the door has got 4 of the squares very, very, very faintly illuminated in a light pale blue, which also happen to make up, you might notice, the same pattern of safe spots
Mm-hmm.
on the
Cool.
floor.
I don't regret my decision. And you said the distance between the ledge and the wall was 5 feet.
Correct.
Okay.
I guess I have to get up on the ledge there.
You can get up there. Iku will kind of cry out that I don't think there's a lot of space up. That's not her accent at all. I don't think there's a lot of space up there. Let me know when it's clear, and I will come and join you.
Oh, I got bad news.
Rixer, go over to the side a little bit. We need to make room for Iku.
Like
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
No, that's a bad spot to stand.
No, I mean like up on the wall, because we're up.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
I can stand with you, but no. See, now we're here. Now we have to switch over. Ugh. Ugh.
So, the presentation works will last for an hour, but the illusion will fade after a minute.
Do you say that out loud to anybody, or is that just a fact?
I mean, I can communicate out loud. Sure.
You're sharing the information to the table, Ryan. So
I'll let her know that green ball is going to fade here shortly.
When Brielle hears that, she'll just throw her rope down where the next safe spot is. That it's going to disappear. That way, there's an identifier there.
Iku will just comment that you are also very considerate of my well-being. I do appreciate it. It is most refreshing compared to many of the groups I have brought into the jungle.
Disintegrate.
You cast
I
Disintegrate?
can't.
No. We can start that.
Okay. We make sure that there is a space for Iku where she would have to climb up.
Space has been made.
Delightful. Go, Iku, go! Come on!
She steps gracefully from step to step to step and pulls herself up effortlessly.
Wow.
How was their room?
Because we have a grid of 4. We have a 5-foot.
This is what we have. There's only essentially 2 spaces. And
Oh, sorry.
you guys are in one space.
I mean, you guys
Brielle
kept insisting, so she's coming. But
Yeah, Brielle
I agree with Dana.
and Gilly are there. That's why I moved him over here, because, this was confusing.
Sorry, that's my fault. Yes.
And
that
then-
that is very confusing.
And then Ravain's up there. And then Rixer's going to be kind of like standing
Ravain's
precariously.
not up there yet. He hasn't
I thought-
climbed up.
I climbed up.
Yeah.
Oh, did you climb
Yeah.
up? Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Sorry.
Then we really don't have any space.
I
Right.
redact that because I was confused.
But Rixer's going to be like in this space, making sure.
But yeah,
Feet are
there's
placed, so.
there's the rope.
So what are we doing? Like, what's actually happening? Now that we're all up there, we're all fine. What's going on?
Do we want to? We need to make space for Iku. Do we want to open the door?
Iku will insist that she's fine. She
Okay.
doesn't need to be up there.
Oh, okay.
Rixer's not up there either. I'm just.
Then Rixer's not up there either. So we
Okay.
just have
Okay.
Gilly,
Not space.
Ruvain, and Brielle.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Guess I'll check the door for traps.
Sure.
That's not bad. I think that's a 13. Yeah, 13. It's okay.
There is a very, very faint glyph of warding carved along the entire door.
Oh.
Mm.
Brielle will let Gilly know that there's a glyph of warding there, so that she can tell the wizard. So now you know.
Hey, Ravain. We need you up here. There's a glyph of
He
warding
is up
on.
here.
I'm up here.
Okay. Hey, Ravain.
Hi, I'm in your shadow.
There's a glyph of warding on the door. What do we do about that?
I knew I should have took the spell magic. I knew I should have took the spell
I
magic.
wonder if this, I don't have it yet. I wonder if this pad on the door is some kind of key.
Oh.
Like a key pad.
I mean, Gilly has a wisdom of 17. She punches in the safe spots she knows from before.
Yeah, I need to confirm this. I keep having to skim this over and over again.
Hope and pray that the bottom roll is a reflection of the
Yeah,
earlier in the
that's
room.
what I was worried about, yeah. It's reversed. Yeah. Mirror image.
Okay. So I wanted to reread this to make sure that I wasn't
I get it.
making bad things happen when they're not supposed to.
Okay.
That means bad things are going to happen.
Yeah.
Everyone on the ledge
Oh, God.
See, this is why I wanted to clarify.
needs to make a Constitution save.
Ooh.
I did not have that save.
I'm
Oh,
going to use
God.
my inspiration on that. That
Okay.
sucks.
Ravain got a 17.
Well, that's good.
Matt also got a 17. Well, Brielle got a 17.
That's an 8.
Oof.
This is going to be a lot of fun for me. So, first of all, we'll deal with damage.
Damage.
Sounded a little bit like Alton Brown there.
Those of you who saved, you're taking 8 points of thunder damage.
Oof.
And that's where this ends. Gilly, you are going to take 16 points
Hmm.
of thunder damage.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh,
And-
no.
I am sorry to tell you,
Cannon.
you are going to be pushed 10 feet back.
I'm already done. I'm unconscious.
This is going to be even worse then.
Cool.
You are going to be pushed 10 feet back,
Mhm.
and land on which square would that be? Because you're right on the edge, so you're gonna land right on the
probably would
middle,
be-
basically, of that other of the grid below. So you can put her back there, Dana. Well, it'd be like right in the center of that one because you're gonna set off the flame trap
Sure.
from below.
Yeah.
So you automatically fail
Yeah.
the save.
Bye, guys.
Is this gonna be a critical hit? It's not a
Saves
melee
can't.
attack. It's a magic attack.
Saves can't crit.
Saves can't. Yeah, saves don't crit.
So, it's
So
just gonna be
anything that's
regular
off of a
damage.
save is just gonna be regular damage. I was trying to remember if that was the roll or not.
20 points of fire damage.
You only have to do half my health to kill me outright,
No,
correct?
full.
No,
Okay,
roll.
full amount.
Oh,
Full.
okay.
Half was 40, I believe.
Body value and negatives.
Yeah,
Okay.
So it was an automatic, I guess, death fail.
it's
Okay.
two failed saves.
It's 2 failed saves?
Cool.
No, that's only if you get a crit.
Is it? Thought if you get hit,
If you get hit by attack roll, it is automatically a crit, and if you are crit, it's 2 death saves.
That's true. Yep,
So
that's true.
one
So one.
death
It's
save.
one. Yep.
Cool. Laying in the fire trap. Next.
What are you guys doing?
Brielle's gonna freak out, and she's just gonna jump across this thing and get to Gilly and pull her off of that fire.
Where is Brielle gonna land?
Brielle's gonna jump to the other side. I have a 18 string score, so I can clear this. She's gonna jump from the wall all the way to the other side. Well, probably land on that first save square.
Just because you're aiming for a pretty small target, I'm gonna have you do either acrobatics or athletics.
Can Rixer just grab her instead since he's already down there?
Aren't you next to the wall though?
This is Rixer. The space Rixer's in. 1 foot there, 1 foot there. Gilly's right there. Like literally, should be able to bend over
Pick her
and
up.
pick her up
Okay,
and hold her.
if he starts to do that, Brielle will stop the jump.
Yeah.
I feel that's pretty easy to do.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Right down.
Iku did not go up there, right?
Right.
No, Iku's still down below.
Iku.
I don't think Iku's even tried to go past the pit yet.
She has not. Iku will ask Rixer to bring Gilly. Like they bring Gilly here.
Okay. So make sure to step in the correct spots. Would I even have to step in that one? Like just like boop over, because you can move diagonally. 5. Anyways, whatever.
Yeah,
I get over there.
You get over there.
Oh wait, she's over here too, right? Sorry, is she on the other side of the blades, or is she
No,
right here?
I do believe she is directly before the grid.
Okay, then there. We're good, because I don't want to have to go in the blades.
I wouldn't want to either. Iku is going to cast.
A big old healing spell.
If I could find my spell list. Is that Cure Wounds in 5th edition?
Cure wounds is
Cure Wounds
an
is
8d8. Is a d8.
Is AD8.
I like
I know her
88
modifier.
better.
I like a d8 better. But if
They had a
you
high enough
second
spell slot.
level, you need 2d8.
You recover 8 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Gilly.
Okay. Conscious. Good.
Conscious and death saves reset.
Yep.
Oops.
Perhaps I was mistaken.
Do you guys hear that ringing? That's me.
I don't hear anything.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, you were wrong, new guy. Don't push those buttons.
So you pushed all the colored ones, right?
I entered from the floor.
Right, you did the pattern that's on the floor.
Correct.
On the door.
Correct.
Which is also the ones that are glowing, correct, Kyle?
Kyle, did you ever in the description say if there was a door handle?
I did not say there was a door handle.
Is that because of
Because there's not a door handle?
Correct.
okay.
That's what I assumed. It's made of wood. Are there hinges?
There are no hinges. It does appear to be made of wood.
I would... We might get hurt again.
I'm gonna climb because I'm starting to get into that bad territory.
I would like to do the pattern on the wall, but backwards. So the pattern that's on the floor, but do it reverse, like a mirror image.
I'm climbing.
First, yeah, do you come back to us?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, at least if you're climbing back down, I see that you're more injured. So I will do... Oh, we've rested since then. I will do preserve life for you and I. And you can heal for... You heal for 7.
Okay.
I'll heal for 6.
So, Matt, Brielle does the reverse of the pattern.
Covers ears.
Give me a Constitution save.
Almost ripped off. It's probably not gonna make it. Constitution. That's only a flat 10.
Yeah, neat. Take 24 points of thunder damage,
I'm down.
and you're knocked back 10 feet onto the trap below, which erupts into flame. And that's 25 points of damage.
Doesn't hit my HP, so I'm still alive.
yeah,
Real close though.
yeah.
Rixer, you ready to catch? Or catch?
Oh, okay. No, grab Brielle.
I need
Just pick her up
her.
off the square.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, if Rixer brings Brielle to me, I can work some magic.
Yeah, I mean, I would be
Yeah.
in the same square as you, potentially, or right next to you, either way.
Yeah. Let's do a cure wounds as a second level for you. Yeah. 14 health for you. Guys, I really think we should go. I'm kind of over it.
Alright, folks. So, there is a door that likes to shoot thunder at you. Some glowing spots. A floor that shoots fire if you step in the wrong spot, which is hard to avoid when you're unconscious and falling. I feel like, in addition to that, this episode is running very long. So I think we're going to have to decide what we're going to do next week on when we return to the table.
Hey, that's all for tonight. Thanks for listening. If you want to get to know us better, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Monday Night TPK. You can also find Monday Night TPK at Above the Table Games on YouTube. Don't forget to rate and review us on iTunes. Thanks for listening, and we'll always save a seat at the table for you.
Do you want to read that meme to the whole class, Matt?
Sure. It is Captain America meeting Captain America in an endgame, and it says, when I finally figured out who's ruining my life. And Captain America says, oh, you gotta be shitting me.